Hello viewers, this is Heretic Plus, and welcome to episode 56 of Let's Play Darksiders 2. In the last episode, we actually, well, more or less, finished up the City of the Dead, only to be completely flattened by the boss, who is known as the Wailing Host. But, this time, I've come back, I found out for sure what I have to do to beat him, stocked up on some potions, so we should get through it just fine. It turns out, viewers, that we do just have to run up and smack him in the base, which, it doesn't make a lot of sense, because he's so big, and we're basically smacking him in the stomach, and doesn't really have much of a stomach, but, that's the way it works. I guess we can't fall in. We fight him till he falls down, then we press B and rip his mask off, and then we just do it again and beat the hell out of him. Basically, that's how it works. So this time, we'll see if we can't put this guy down. It's on like Donkey Kong, buddy. Basically, we can dodge his attacks if we're smart. We can't touch him right now, it looks like. So go back. We can hit his hands now, actually. But we'll probably want to use the hammer. What? He, like, knocked us backwards? Yeah, the hammer will do a lot more damage than anything else that we try and use. So if we're quick enough, we can kind of dodge that attack. And go up and hit him again. His health is going down decently. Okay, so gunfire actually does do a good, or at least a decent amount of damage. I suppose, not a lot, but if that's the best we can do, gunfire is great. He really doesn't do very much damage, it looks like. We've got plenty of potions, so I'm not worried. I'll even take these attacks, because what they do is they get us right up in his face, So we can go ahead and do that on him. So we can't bust off his mask yet. We can definitely do a lot of damage to him. Okay, so at this point, he goes down to the ground, and he summons up a lot of these dudes. Come on, where are you? Come to the party. Here they are. Lots of hosts, or, they're like really weak skeleton guys. We can kill them in 2 or 3 hits, Really, though, what they're good for is us building up our wrath, This might be a good guy, actually, to try out Flock on. It's not a high level yet, necessarily, but it's enough, it's range damage, so when he's by himself, I think we'll summon up to that to see if we can't hurt him faster. And then just summon these guys, to just do some crowd control so we don't just get overwhelmed by all these dudes. Now, because of a lure, they'll actually go to attack the minions, which is helpful here because then they won't attack us, obviously. Okay, so let's try out Flock. So they do, like, no damage? Really? Okay, so they do some damage, but not a lot. And luckily, his attacks actually hurt them too, which is great. Here we go with the hammer. Yeah, so just summon up the minions to, take care of the bad guys while we're trying to fight him. I really wish we would have had a lure when we fought, the Construct Hulk, the boss of, was it the Foundry or was it Lost Temple? I think it was Lost Temple, actually. Because, when we fought that guy, he would summon up the guys when we knocked him down, and we couldn't actually hurt him, because we tried to get close, and he'd just flatten us, with all of his cronies. I'm not afraid. Are we even hitting him? I don't even know. Eventually. Here we go. Right to the face. Missed us. That one. Missed us again. Oh, slow motion backflip. Can we knock off your mask now? Yes, we can. So now we knock off his mask, which actually, he definitely looks like Davy Jones afterwards. He looks kind of weak, actually. So we pry it off, and he's one unfortunate dude. You know, he's a pretty ugly squid dude. So now he'll do it again, only this time he's really PMSing. You know, viewers, I think that when he falls down again, we'll smack him with the Reaper form to see if we can't, you know, finish this off quickly. Okay. I'll go ahead and use a Wrath Potion. Why not?
Not enough wrath.
Can't really see what we're doing now. Get him! Make them bleed! It's like when the Undead Lord, or the King of Bones, had all of his Undead Lords pop up. You know, they were like, "What do you want us to do?" And he says, "Suffer!" You know, only... I don't know, I mean, why are these people so great? You know, like the King of Bones, I mean, like, I'm pretty sure I could beat the crap out of him and probably all of his guards, too. You know, and yet they make demands of me? Really? I'm death. I don't follow rules except for the council, but according to what, you know, people have said, you know, like, according to what, who was it? What the Keeper of Secrets said, you know, that, like, the council knows the truth. You know, they're, like, if anyone, I think the council is the one framing everything, you know, for their own motives. Like, genocide against the Nephilim, they're gonna, you know, it's like in The Dark Knight, when the Joker has all of his guys assigned to kill each other, then he kills the ones that are left over, so he doesn't have to pay anybody, you know, and nobody knows what happened. Maybe it's the same thing. I mean, I'm just guessing at this point, viewers, but... Hit you with the hammer! Okay, so now we're actually doing more damage because he doesn't have a mask on anymore. Get him! 2,000 that time. His attacks are so weak against us. I mean, our defense isn't that high, is it? Maybe it is, you know? Alright. We perform! Great, so we can't actually kill him. Oh, son of a bitch. Seriously? So basically, I guess we couldn't deliver the final blow because we were in Reaper form. So viewers, note to self, don't use Reaper form, it's a trick! It's a trick, because you cannot do executions in Reaper form, I guess. You know? That sucks. That just completely bites. Well, all of our attacks do more, even our gunfire does a lot more damage now. We can always use when we can't attack him, we just shoot him in the face with our gun. Go ahead and pop a potion. The first time that we fought this guy, you know, I got really close. He had like no health left. But I also was out of potions and I had no health left, you know. Come on. Really? Is that it? Yep. Here we go. Oh, in the face. Let's go, Davy Jones. I'll put you in the locker. How's he still moving? It's like in his brain. Oh, that's ridiculous. So he is... Wait, we're not finished with him yet. We just like dropped down and beat the crap out of him down there too. Oh, that's epic. Like, I'm not finished with you yet. You're not allowed to die. How'd we climb back up though? That's the question. Cool, so he is done. We got some loot all around this pit. What are you? A scythe? Spellbound glaive. Excuse me. Okay, we got some boots over here. What you got? What you got? Nothing too amazing. Extra wrath, though. That's nice. But our bones give us, like, thorns or something, and that's an awesome ability. Okay, so let's go. So I guess this is where the guy is?
Horseman, I believe you called.
What?
Father, I am the one you seek. And where else would I be?
I guess he would have
But
all
the
the
city
answers,
of
so
the
we
dead.
came back to the
Would
guy
you
we
like
killed
to
earlier.
Ask a question, or just stand there like you've seen a ghost?
Well, you are a ghost.
Tell me how to reach the Well of Souls.
The Well of Souls is a place
I'm
of
surprised he didn't just say
unimaginable
no.
power. The key to life
You
and
know,
death.
since we killed him and all,
creation
stormed his
itself.
house,
And that is why the well has a
refused
key
what he
of its
asked,
own.
and then
When it
basically
was
murdered
divided
him.
long ago. The angels keep one half, and the demons the other.
Oh, great.
And never shall the two meet. Unless you truly mean to save your brother.
To save war, I would storm the White City.
Because we're
That
going to
I am
heaven
more
and
than
hell?
certain. But there is no need.
Oh, good.
The angels have realms beyond the White City, as the demons do beyond their dark kingdom. All will become clear
Once
to
you reach the tree,
once you
another
reach the
tree.
I've already done that, Crowfather.
Nevertheless, you must
We must find the tree again. And
go
it'll have a new
wherever
portal
it
for us,
takes
just
you.
randomly it'll have something new.
Absalom lives.
Yes, Absalom lives on. His rage and agony spread as corruption, and he will unmake all of creation to destroy the balance.
So he's just pissed off because we
I killed
killed all of his
Absalom
friends,
once,
you know.
Crowfather. If I could go back, I would see him spared.
I doubt he would
So
grant you the
death
same
regrets
courtesy.
what he did, basically.
How can I restore humanity?
I mean, they
The Well of Souls
much turned on their
is where
friends
all
for
life
power, you know.
begins, Where the souls
I mean, I
of the
guess they
dead
were fighting for
are
the
born
balance,
into their
but
new lives.
I killed the beast that haunted this place. I freed the souls of humanity.
And in other times, that would be enough. But something draws
great.
power
So
from
we
the
have
well,
more to do, more
leaving
errands.
only void where there once was life. I fear you have only released the souls into further torment.
Out of the frying pan and into the
There is
fryer.
no hope.
And it was only our
Humanity is
fault.
lost.
Not so. Even now, you carry with you the power to restore the well.
Do we? Oh, it's the
Nephilim.
Nephilim?
If you sacrifice their souls, yes. They
But the
alone
Crow
have
Father,
power
I
to
bet he's
undo
tricking
what
us,
was
isn't he?
done.
If we release the Nephilim, they're all gonna come back alive, aren't they? That was his point when he dropped it. It's all his plot to bring back the Nephilim. I know it is. That's why he probably made them go into us.
So I must
Because he knew
sacrifice
that we'd
the
try and restore them with the
My
Well of
kin to
Souls.
restore mankind.
The Nephilim are dead by your own hand. That broken talisman is all that remains. Would you leave them to eternal torment in that
Yeah,
cage
but
upon your
they were
chest?
in the cage because so they couldn't be brought back by any other means, right? But now they're released into us, and we're going to the Well of Souls. So we're gonna have to fight like all of them, I bet you.
Make haste for the tree.
Look first for the tree. We're off to see the tree, the wonderful tree of stuff that teleports us to places of faraway lands. So let's make a quick pit stop in the Eternal Throne, sell some things off, buy a couple more potions so we're stocked up again. We basically have infinite money now, so there's no reason why we can't buy a few things like that every now and then. Yeah, we have over 3,000 guild. Ironic that it's called guilt, you know, since we're obviously feeling guilty about killing all the Nephilim.
All new items from lands
Anything
near and
good?
far.
What's up, Ostagoth? None of it ups our damage, but... Oh, never mind. What do we got here? Anything better than what we've got? I don't think so. Because the strength bonus makes us stronger. We sold this to them. He doesn't really have anything, I don't think. I guess I could be wrong, though. This is nice, actually. Oh wait, this is better than what we have. No health regen, no experience, but we get more strength, more health, more crit damage, but... I'm almost thinking about this Magus Cowl, though, because we get more wrath with it. We also get 120 resistance, which will be useful for, you know, if we get hit by spells or something, which apparently later in the game we're going to be hit by a lot of stuff like that from what I've heard. These are pretty good though, you know, but really, I mean, all that we really need is the defense and strength. I mean, the health regen is nice, but that's not needed. That's what we have potions for, and that's why we try and dodge things when it happens. But our defense is like 370 and our resistance is 23, so like against physical attacks we're great, you know. That's probably why that last boss fight, he didn't do us much damage. But if we get hit by like ranged stuff, we're probably completely screwed, you know, which would not be bueno at all. No bueno. Oh wow, 30 for that one. So actually, I'm thinking that we might as well buy something, you know, that increases that. These are so nice, though. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this. You know, we'll get something else good for that. These are nice. Wrath regen, 30 arcane, 120 resistance, no extra strength, lower defense. Those already give us arcane. Any awesome arcane items? Wow, that's good. This is freaking amazing. What's the difference between these? One has health on execute, extra wrath on the one. So this is, we get wrath from this one, and on this one we get extra critical chance. Wrath is probably more important, but we have, because we have a lot of critical chance, but I don't know. The guilt found is not important at all, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Magus Talisman. Buy some potions.
I know you'll take
to keep stocked up. Good. And you know what? Let's go ahead and buy. Let's go ahead and buy these. You know, because we're gonna lose. I don't know. We'll check it out. We have infinite money, of course. So what we have on now gives us 28 strength. The guilt found is meaningless, so we get 107 defense and 28 strength. These give us more. I mean, these give us defense still, and they give us a lot of resistance. They give us 30 arcane instead of 28 strength. So really, I mean, we end up with 88 and 80, which is fairly balanced, and I'd like to play, you know, a fairly balanced character. And you know, this will boost the damage. Arcane boosts the damage of our what's it called, Reaper form, as well as like Crow and stuff like that. And the resistance, the extra arcane, we're gonna become tough. So we're becoming a mage, slowly but surely, which is cool. We'll go ahead and equip these, which will boost our strength back up a little bit. You know, pretty awesome looking too. Man, we look kind of bottom heavy. You know, like if any of you did play Dark Souls, do you know how like if you start, well, all of them are little scrawny undead people when you start, but like a lot of them, like the bandit class when you start, you know, you're like, holy crap, you've got this tiny torso and these huge ass like legs and like gear and stuff like that. It's kind of comical to look at. We'll go ahead and get our money back up to obscene heights. So this stuff, are these good? I feel like these are going to be really good. 20 strength is nice, but we only do 15 fire damage. Let's check out these offensive items and see what they do in our equipment slots. So this actually boosts our DPS, apparently.
You know where to find me.
look pretty cool too. Let's try them out for a little while. We'll go ahead and sell the glaive. We don't need that. It's been a long time since we used any fist weapons, so it's pretty cool, you know. I love the way that they work, you know.
Yes, I'll make good use of them.
Sell all this stuff. See, our money is already like pretty much back at where it was. We're not even close to being done with what we were working on, you know. What did we have on? Slayer harness? Or a Vanquisher harness? I think we had the Vanquisher harness on. We'll keep that for now in case we want to switch back, you know.
Up there.
Just in case. Sell all this stuff. We have a lot of boots.
Yes, I'll make good use.
Plus 20 arcane, 92 health, arcane crit, and thorns. What did we just buy? We bought... Okay, well these are definitely going to take a lot of looking into to find out.
Price.
That looks nice with the arcane crit damage. See, I don't really know a lot of these, like what we'd want to use. Plus 26 Reaper energy on execute. That looks nice. Really, the gear that I'm most uncertain about are the talismans, you know. Let's just take one more quick look, and then I'll end this episode, because it's been pretty freaking long. But you know what? It's been successful thus far. This is probably the best talisman we have. Well, this one's pretty nice, too. 80, 20, 15 crit chance, which helps us offensively, too. But the thorns is nice on this. And we get arcane crit, and the 20 arcane that we get from this. We get resistance, though, from this, which defensively makes us a lot better. We can get rid of this, I suppose. Magus Talisman is nice. 19, 76 resistance, it gives resistance as well. The Wrath is pretty nice. Let's try out the Magus Talisman of Thorns. That puts our arcane at even higher than our strength, you know. This does give us 80 resistance though, you know. But we lose Thorns. Like, our Thorns are doing 68 damage every time we're hit. They take damage too. So I'll leave that on. Okay, viewers, well, thank you for watching. In this episode, we beat the crap out of the Wailing host. Got some awesome gear. Did we level up? Just quick check. No, we didn't. We actually haven't leveled up in a really long time. But I guess we will soon. The gray bar under character stats is really close to leveling up. So, thanks for watching. In the next one, we will, I guess, go find the tree again to finally go on to our next world. Well, I'm sure we'll have lots of frickin' grinding and moving around doing errands for people, because that's all Death really is. He's an errand boy, you know. So, thanks for watching. You know, rate, comment, subscribe, send me a taco, but eat one yourself first. It's good for the soul. This is Heretic Plus, signing out.